Jordan Brand has now released the lightest basketball shoe in their entire lineup, the Tatum 4. Most players believe heavier shoes provide better support and stability on the court, and it's not necessarily false, but the Tatum 4 kind of redefines what it means to have a basketball shoe this light with this type of performance. At about 11 ounces, which is almost lighter than a can of soda, the Tatum 4 may surprise a lot of you when you hoop in it. As we continue today's video, I want to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Fashion Nova. You really only get one true chance to make a great first impression, and hey, you gotta have the right fit. If you're gonna do that, you gotta be fresh. Well, luckily Fashion Nova is here to make sure that your clothing is A1 and that you find something that you like to rock. And we've talked about this. Fashion Nova comes with some of the most versatile fits that you can put together. For those who like to stand out, they have a lot of options for you. But let's say you're a little more calm, you're a little more subtle when you like to dress. No worries, they got you covered there as well. When you look good, you feel good. And that's the good thing about Fashion Nova. We talked about that versatility. So for those who really like to put it on and showcase their streetwear side, then this is a perfect place for you. Even if you're not completely sure about what style or what you want to wear at the moment, Fashion Nova has so many options at an affordable price that you can't go wrong with shopping on the site. Here recently, I've been more into the business casual, I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of a little blend for me. In this video right here, you see I went with the brown pants and the white shirt, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it chill, but still keeping it a little classy. I really like the brown pants. Them brown pants be turning me up, you know what I'm saying? Not too much, but you know, just to show I'm here. The striped pants with the Converse and the button-down tee, that's not a bad look as well. As you can see, I'm kind of mixing it up, but still being true to myself at the same time. There's just something for everybody, man, and even if you need ideas, that's what the website is for. You can kind of browse the website, browse the clothing, and you can come up with many ideas from the pieces that they're putting together. And I love how they're always trying to show the customer some love. If you look on the website, there's always a discount, man. Always a discount, so not only is it high quality, but like we discussed, it's affordable at the same time. Be sure to let me know what you think when you're shopping on the website, when you shopping Fashion Nova, Nova Men. Hey, I promise they gonna make sure you right. There will be a link in the description to shop. And as always, hey, stay fresh, man. Stay fresh out here. But make sure you're doing it right. Shout out Fashion Nova. For those who like to play quick, feel light when you're moving around, feel light on your toes, this shoe kind of feels more like a race day running shoe than a traditional basketball shoe for footwear. And even with it feeling as light as it does, that reinforced upper acts like a seatbelt during those quick cuts, keeping your foot locked down and stable when you're looking to break ankles. The Cushlon 3.0 foam and air zoom unit work together like a perfect alley-oop. And you can feel it too. This was a cushioning setup that I was not too sure about, but surprisingly, feels pretty solid on the court. And let's not forget the basics. There's a TPU shank that provides a rock-solid foundation that prevents the twisting and turning of the shoe when you're playing. Every shoe has to have a nice traction. I like that they kept it simple with the multi-traction outsole. Gives you grip the entire time when you're playing, even on dusty courts. It's still pretty solid. And what's most impressive is that they packed a lot of this tech into a $135 price point, which you can't be too mad about if you ask me. I mean, when you think about it, that's accessibility. You don't want to spend too much. You still want a solid sneaker to kind of last you throughout the season, but a sneaker that also brings pro-level performance to the court, and that's what the Tatum 4 gives you. And even if we want to be a little more detailed, this shoe also is part of the World Tour collection with the city exclusive drops for St. Louis, London, Shanghai, and Tokyo. So the details and the story behind this sneaker also gives it a slight edge as well. To me, this is probably Tatum's best signature shoe for sure. The Tatum 4 redefines what a signature shoe can be: lightweight performance without sacrificing stability. And it's not just about the tech. The tech is nice, but it's about empowering the next generation to move like Tatum on the court as well. Although he's injured, the shoe can still be used by a lot of players, and a lot of similar players to his playing style. Now let's flip the script for a little bit. Jordan Brand has become one of the more versatile brands in the performance sneaker world over the last few years. And as we continue to follow that theme, the same is produced in the Jordan 40.
Bitch, I do major shit. All this jewelry light up my whole neck, look like the Vegas Strip.
Every piece of tech, every piece of stitching is used to bring out the best of you on the court. After celebrating 4 decades, 40 years in the iconic sneaker line, we've noticed that the Air Jordan isn't just footwear anymore. It's actually a cultural movement that the fans across fashion, art, and street culture are looking to embrace as well. For the 40th anniversary, they've done what's never been done before. They stacked a full-length Zoom Strobel unit on top of the full Zoom X phone tech that gives you 85% energy return. Now, this combination, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty goated. It delivers explosive bounce back for quick cuts while still feeling comfortable enough to last you throughout the season as well. This is probably the most noticeable feature in the Jordan 40. For those who like to play off the ground, you don't need a lot of court feel. You kind of want to protect your knees a little more and still feel explosive. No worries, the Jordan 40 got you covered in all aspects when you hoop in this one. Man, that combination is like having a trampoline in your shoe that works double time for both quick cuts and all-day comfort. If you bouncy, you might feel even bouncier in these and get on that rim. The shoe also features 6 internal straps that lock your foot down when you move side to side as well. So any stability, any lockdown issues shouldn't be a problem here, as the straps kind of conform to your foot to keep you in place at all times. I like that they kept the traction pretty traditional as well, with a 40-degree herringbone pattern on the bottom. The traction has always been one of the main features to look out for. Anytime you need to stop and go and feel safe when you're, making your cuts, you gotta have good traction, and the traction is solid on the Jordan 40. And what makes this so important is how Jordan Brand still tries to find a unique way to push their boundaries. Even 40 years later, starting from the Jordan 1 to now, you can see how much the tech has progressed over time. I ain't gonna lie, you give some Zoom X and a Zoom Strobel to Jordan back in the day, his head might have been at the backboard. He was doing this in Jordan 1s, and now we got the Jordan 40, which is arguably the most comfortable shoe on the market. It's a good look. Now, this sneaker is more on the expensive side, but again, that's why Jordan tries to be a little more versatile with their pricing. Going back to the Tatum, you can get it for $135, where these are a little above that $200 price point, mainly because of the tech, but also because of the longevity of the sneaker. This is a sneaker that I think that you can play in for multiple years, multiple seasons, not just one, but maybe 2 or 3, given the tech that's found in the sneaker. So if you're looking for a sneaker that's elevated, that's fun to play in, that will lock you down, that will help you with your knees when you're looking to get above the rim, then the Jordan 40 is there for you. If you're looking for a sneaker where you want to play a little lower to the ground, you want to feel quick, you want to feel light, then the Tatum 4 is there for you as well. And again, that brings me back to the original point with the Jordan Brand. They're looking to provide sneakers that's versatile across multiple positions. There's sneakers for guards, there's sneakers for big guards, there's sneakers for forwards, there's a sneaker that you can use and play in for your style of play, and I think that's super important. So whether it's the Tatum 4 or the Jordan 40, hey, be sure to give these a shot, man. Let me know what you think if you played in them. To me, I honestly think I like the Jordan 40 a little more than the Tatum, but keep in mind, I have been having some knee issues, so taking that pressure off my knees has been my main focal point. I've played in both. I do like both, but I think I got to get a Jordan 40 the edge on this one, man. And they're coming out with some cool colorways that kind of combine the Jordan 40 with previous sneakers that have already dropped. The Tatum 4 being his 4th signature shoe. This is his best, although he may not be able to play in it. Don't worry. I think there's still players in the league that can kind of take up where he left off, man. We should see Tatum back at some point, and his shoe just represents him very well. Light on his feet, likes to move, make multiple moves down the court, getting the most out of that traction. And again, both sneakers have a place for the right basketball player. Just depends on what you like. Let me know if you've had these or played in these recently. Shout out to Jordan Brand for, constantly trying to push the envelope a little bit and create dope stuff. Let me know what I could do next on the performance side to provide these sneaker videos. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, jerks. I'm out.
On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying.